Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ebbie from Ebbie Reviews. Um, this is a really different angle, but we're gonna see how this works in a new phone. So if I look weird or it looks better or more detailed or whatever, that's why. So this is going to be my review of Chasing Atlanta season 3. This is the reunion part dos. So as of course we know, last week was a complete shit show. That devolved into a yelling and screaming match. I still don't understand who pulled the fire alarm. Like, it was just mayhem and foolishness that occurred at the reunion. We kind of got some clarity on what happened. J-Law was in the midst of explaining to Troy what he said on his live. Apparently, Troy was mad because Jaylon gave him a compliment and he mistook it, or he was reaching, once again, he was reaching for drama or something to boost his storyline, I guess, so he gets chosen for next season, because clearly he wasn't giving anything in this season. So, and everybody was like, he's tired and through, and I guess he saw it circling down his race, so he decided to reach for anything to keep his nose above water. And so he grabbed onto this live with Jaylon. I'm sorry, Jaylon slash Lauren, aka Lauren England. And so he decided to say that Lauren was making fun of him and his 9 to 5, when really Lauren, what was actually said, has that been like that all day? Or am I tripping? Oh no, I'm tripping. Sorry. I thought my shirt was inside out. I was gonna say, so these bastards just let me be at work all day with my shirt inside out. Nobody told me. Okay. So, once all of that is cleared up, it was completely a reach. What Jaylon said on his live, and I remember him saying this because I watched the live, is that he was giving props to Troy for actually showing his 9 to 5, having them come and film there. You know, he's like, everybody's always talking about they're chasing their dreams, they're chasing their dreams, but nobody ever wants to show the reality of the hard work that goes into chasing your dreams. And that includes having to work a 9 to 5 while you chase your dreams, and using your 9 to 5 to fund whatever else it is that you want to do. So they got that squared away and clear. And did I say it was Justin J came back? It was a closed set. It was just Q, Lauren, Oliver, and Gardini. And that was the only people that were there. It looked like they were sitting in like a clubhouse or somebody's apartment, which was just fine with me. The sound was great. Even though people were talking over each other, I understand how that happens when you're excitable and you're trying to get your point across and things of that nature. So, she need a comb run through a brush, a hardy brush. I'm gonna take care of that in a few minutes. So we Jaylon and Gardini once again rehashed everything that happened at the day's end. And Jaylon is like, he's in a peaceful, better place in his life. He's like, I've given the same energy all season because I'm just in a better place. And so he apologized to Gardini. He said, for whatever you think, that he's like, I don't think I did anything to you that would warrant what you done to me. But if you feel like that I have done something to you that warranted that, I sincerely apologize. Now, Gardini accepted the apology, and he apologized to Jaylon, said he was going to give him his LLC back. They hugged it out. They even took a picture together, and all is well between Jaylon and I'm sorry, Lauren and Gardini. Um, Now, Gardini and Oliver still haven't come to a meeting of the minds. I'm sure. I feel like eventually they will come to a meeting of the mind and get it together and come back together as friends. However, from what I gathered from what between what Gardini said and Oliver said, um, Gardini is not happy with Oliver because he feels like Oliver didn't have his back. Um, and then Oliver is upset with Gardini because now that Gardini is upset with Oliver, he's throwing all this shade and telling half truths and some outright stories about who he is and his views and all this other good stuff. Oliver brought out paperwork and he explained everything as he is normal to do because he likes to talk a lot. And we like that about him. But my thing with Gardini is I understand that you wanted him to ride for you. However, I can be your sister and I can ride for you, not agree with you, and still tell you when you're wrong. And still be your sister and still love you and still have your back. Just because I'm like, babe. Because if I can't be the one, if I can't be your accountability person and be your truth teller in our friendship, and our friendship still stand after I tell you the truth, whether you are right or wrong, then I don't know that that's a friendship that I want to be a part of. Because unfortunately for me, I guess it's the Scorpio in me, I am brutally honest all the time. All the time. I'm the friend that's going to be like, ooh, babe, you shouldn't, ooh, that's a bad decision. You should maybe rethink. That's how you got said. Is that how we really going to do it? If you are I'm going to listen to the situation. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. However, if you are wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. And I'm going to speak the situation into you so that you can kind of grasp, because if you're my friend and you know that's who I am, I'm assuming that you're not going to bring anything to me that you don't want the truth about. You got other friends for that. You go to them hoes if you want foolishness and shenanigans. If you want the hard, honest truth with the little loves thrown around in there, you come to me. I'm going to love on you, but I'm not going to tell you anything that is going to be a detriment to you, because you're my friend and I love you. And I'm not going to have you out there looking crazy, because by association, then you're going to have me out here looking crazy. Also, I don't expect, as an adult, I don't expect blind loyalty. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and how I operate. I don't expect for you to be down for me at all times, regardless of if I'm right or wrong, regardless of what the situation is happening. I just don't expect that from people because I don't think that's realistic. And I believe that's what Gardini was expecting from Oliver. It's just blind loyalty, regardless of what's happening. I'm down for you like 4 flat tires. That whatever you say, we gonna ride with it. But Gardini made moves, didn't inform Oliver, and then when the shit hit the fan, and he didn't agree with what Gardini was doing, and he was like, no, you're wrong, and let me separate myself from this situation because you're dead wrong. And now you've done some irrevocable stuff that is now impacting me and how I am trying to feed myself and take care of myself, and that I can't do. I very much understand that you have to choose you first. In some relationships with some friends, because you will follow them and they fall off the cliff, and then you don't fell the fuck off the cliff following behind them. You have to have some type of self-preservation. As much as I love you and will do anything for you, I am always my first priority. I love me, and I'm going to take care of me. And if what you're doing is going to force me into a situation where it impacts my being able to take care of me and mine, and you know the impact that it's going to have, and you still want me to do it anyway, knowing you're wrong, I know you're wrong, you know you're wrong, but you still want me to follow along with your foolishness, and then when I don't, you get mad at me, and now it's a problem. That was my 2 cents on what's happening. But, I could be wrong. Drop it in the comments if you have a different take on the situation, because I could absolutely be wrong, but I'm speaking for Ebony, 42-year-old Ebony, who has children and grandchildren. I love you. I have younger friends. I have my best friend is 20, how old is 20 something, 28, 27, 29. I don't know how old my baby is. He's young. He's one of my best friends. I count on him. I'm down for him like four flat tires. If I got it, he got it. However, we are very much each other's accountability partner. We will go to each other with a situation and be like, this is the situation, am I right or wrong? And then we'll talk it out from there. And that's how the mature friendship that we have between each other works. Even though Gardenia is older, you have to be down for me regardless of what I do and what I say and what I got going on. Even if it's a detriment to you and what you got going on, it seems to me to be a very immature take on what friendship is. And of course, I could be wrong. But that is the way that I see it. This second part to this reunion is absolutely how the first part should have went. Knowing everybody has all these conflicts, you should have took them in small groups, with no audience, absolutely no audience, just the host and whoever's situation that they're discussing at the time, and sat down and hashed it out, and then did it this way, because it would have flowed much better. It was absolutely wonderful. I was able to hear everybody. It wasn't a whole bunch of echoey-ness that they had like at the studio. So I would like to give kudos to production for coming up with this part 2 to this reunion. It was absolutely what was needed. Please take notes from how well this went, this part 2 of your reunion, and next season, and for the end of Chasing Dallas, when this season comes up, please do your reunion with a closed set. We'll thank you for it. We'll watch in the premiere. We'll get down in the comments and act a monkey fool. But at least the high standard of quality of the content that you set during the season will be met again at the reunion. So that's it for season 3. I don't know if there's going to be a season 4. I hope it will be. Hopefully production is not too discouraged by what happened this season and at the first part of the reunion, to where they continue to say that there won't be a season 4. I've really enjoyed reviewing the show. It has led me to several other people's channels, which I greatly appreciate. And with that is it for me. I will, of course, be reviewing when Chasing Dallas comes on. And I am looking now for new content, new shows to review where I can be consistent. Because the shows that I watch for pleasure, I started like Game of Thrones for the last season, but the shows that I like to watch for pleasure, I don't want to review. So I'm going to see if I can't find some shows to continue to review. Of course, there'll continue to be makeup reviews. And I may dive into some tea stuff. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a good summer. That's all I have for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, all those lovely things. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.